product, but then it leads right into the rest of the products. It's almost like the key through the door, then you can take them to the store. Now I want you to think about Walmart for an example. Because too many times inside of networking, we forget about the power of customers. Without customers, there is no business. Without customers, there is no business. Now we've done a phenomenal job with getting customers, but you know what? We need to take it one step further. And we're going to talk about how we can do that, but I also want to stick to that Walmart analogy really quickly. I want you to think about this. What if every time you walked into Walmart, the person that had the sign on their back saying, "May I help you," automatically passed you an application? What if every time you walked into Walmart to pick up some groceries, they assumed you came there for a job and they passed you an application? You came there to get some paper plates, they assumed you came there for a job and passed you an application. You came there for some silverware and they passed you an application. Now, how would that make you feel? Everybody didn't come into Walmart to get a job now, did they? Small percentage of them may have come in to get a job. A large percentage of them came in to get what? Product. Came in to get product. You see, we as distributors in Jeunesse, we've got to understand that we need customers that have a really strong, sticky business. And you can't assume that everybody that you're having a conversation with wants to join the business. You see, think about it. What if every time you went into Walmart, they just automatically passed you an application? You see, we've got some phenomenal products that our customers deserve. And you know, one of the best ways to get products is to get customers is to first of all be a product of the product. Anybody in the room a product of the product inside of Jeunesse? Woo! Awesome. I would have never thought in a million years out of all the things that I could argue with my fiance would be arguing over the cleanser. There's a lot of other things we can argue about, but honey, you used up all the cleanser again? Aren't you a diamond? Why don't you have it? You see, ladies and gentlemen, we've got products that what? That actually work. I can stand in front of this room today and say that I haven't put lotion or soap on my face in a year. In a year. I remember being in this same building a year ago, watching the release of Instantly Ageless, and that was one of the things that got me truly excited because I realized that we had a product that people would buy with no financial benefit attached to it. See, this is how you can detect whether or not you've got a phenomenal opportunity. Will people buy it if there's no compensation attached to it? And the answer is unequivocally what? Yes. The answer is unequivocally yes with the Reserve. It's unequivocally yes with the Finity. It's unequivocally yes with the Luminous line. It's unequivocally yes with our full-blown energy drink line. You see, we've got a product line that we've got to share, but you got to know how. You got to know how. And the last time I checked, a confused mind does nothing. Let me tell you a quick story. You see, I remember being on Martha Lane in Richmond, Virginia, where I grew up at. And my father would constantly be buying Girl Scout cookies. Any of y'all ever in the room ever bought Girl Scout cookies? You know, here's what was the interesting thing about my father buying Girl Scout cookies. You see, my father has one tooth. I want you to understand the sticker shock it is for a 12-year-old to walk in the bathroom and get some toothpaste and see his father's teeth in a cup. Sticker shock. And I started asking my dad, "Dad, you know, you're always buying Girl Scout cookies. You're always buying Girl Scout cookies. But Dad, you only got one tooth." Shut up, Cedrick. No, seriously, Dad, you got one tooth. What's up with the Girl Scout cookies? Why are you always buying Girl Scout cookies? Because I like Girl Scout cookies, son. Why you bothering me? But Dad, you don't eat that many Girl Scout cookies. But the Girl Scouts are cute. They're really cool. How many of y'all have fallen, I don't want to use the word victim, but how many of you have fallen under the influence of a 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old young girl knocking at your door, selling you some cookies? How many of you have fallen influence to that? Okay, I've fallen influence to it so much that I swear to you I have 42 boxes of stale Girl Scout cookies in my garage right now. Because I like to patronize the beautiful young kids. But you know what I learned from Girl Scouts? Is that Girl Scouts actually pose an example of one of the best ways for you to get more customers inside of your gymnast business. And let me prove to you why. Ladies and gentlemen, there's 3 different types of markets that you're dealing with. 3. Count them. 1, 2, 3. You have a warm market, you have a cold market, and you have a hot market. You've got a warm market, a cold market, and a hot market. And I learned this from one of my great mentors. And when she taught me this, I said, wow, this is amazing. You see, your cold market are people that what? You don't know. Majority of your Facebook is cold. You think it's warm. I got 5,000 friends, but you know 16 people. Ain't nothing warm about your Facebook page. Your Facebook page is freezing. That's a what? Cold market. People that you don't know. People that you don't deal with on a regular basis. People that you might randomly come across. Someone at the grocery store, the dry cleaners. People that you do not know on a first name basis. That is what? Your cold market. Then you have a warm market. Those are your friends. Those are your family. People that you love. People that know you. Then you have a hot market. Now, who's your hot market? Your hot market are the people that, let's say you just recently had a baby. Who was at your baby shower? Hot market. You were just in the hospital a year ago, 6 months ago. Who was in the hospital with you? Hot market. Who actually calls you on your birthday instead of posting it on your Facebook wall? Hot market. If your mother posts on your Facebook wall, happy birthday, she don't like you. You were 9 months of pain. Okay? Who else is in your hot market? Who else is in your hot market? People that you do business with on a what? Regular basis. People that you know on a first name basis. People that understand who you are. People that what? That respect you. Now, if you were caught at 3 o'clock in the morning on a highway and your cell phone was dead, who would you call? Your cell phone is dead. Y'all heard you say, hi, Mark, your cell phone is dead. I caught you, didn't I? See, you thinking ahead. 3 o'clock in the morning on the side of the road, your tire went out on you. Who would you call? That person that you would call at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, guess what they are? Hot. They're your hot market. Now, ladies and gentlemen, with your hot market will do you a favor. Everybody say favor. Your hot market will do you a what? Favor. Your hot market will do you a what? Favor. The same favor that you've been giving the Girl Scouts. The same favor that you give the fundraising kids. They will do you a favor. So why is that? How do you utilize this inside of your business? First of all, you pick up the phone and you call up Johnny. And you say, hey, Johnny, I just got involved in a phenomenal company called Gymnast Global, marketing some phenomenal skincare and health and wellness products. Now, I wasn't calling you to join the business because I figured that you didn't want to join the business. But I was calling you because I wanted you to be a customer of mine and just try my product for 30 days. I promise you that if you like the product, I'll show you how you can get it at a discount. If you don't, I will never